Hi friends, it's Elizabeth Campbell again. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the housing market when it's related to real estate. I've been at the Keller Williams family reunion and listening to Gary Keller and all of his economists and CEOs talk about the economy, talk in relationship to trends, what is happening, what does real estate look like on a global standpoint, and what does it look like in a national and a local standpoint. So what are those numbers? What does it look like? What do we think about the real estate economy? And I'm going to give you some highlights about that because there were some very key points. So you as a consumer may already feel like there is a shortage of inventory. Like, where are all these houses people are talking about? Because what are you feeling? So are you feeling like people don't want to sell and so they're hanging on to their property? Are you feeling like nobody is selling because of the uncertainty of the economy? Are you feeling like nobody's selling because they can't buy into another home? Well, if you guessed all three, you're probably right. So we have a number of things that people are doing to stay out of the real estate market. And so we call it hunkering down. So they're just sitting back and waiting for a market shift or a market change. And that has to do with interest rates for sure. It also has to do with the fact that these people who have bought under the 4% mark on interest rates, they have an amazing loan. So why would they get rid of that loan and just to go buy another one? So I'm going to be talking about a few options, a few ways that you can be creative with maybe financing, being an owner carry, so that you finance a higher loan interest rate so that you can then get the next home that you really want also. So that's a creative option. And then also some other ways that maybe you can pull some money out to put in a down payment and wait out and then refinance in a year. So there are some creative ways to get the home you want now that may be a dream home, but also may not be the home for everyone. And so it's been sitting or it hasn't been selling as fast as other homes. And so then this may be an advantage because guess what? When people are sitting and waiting, that means that you have less competition fighting for those properties. So we'll talk about what Gary Keller says about the state of the company, about the state of real estate as a whole, some NAR statistics as well. And I think you'll be surprised to see some of these statistics, and I think it's really fun and exciting to watch them. So stay tuned, let's dive in. This is gonna be a long video, but stay tuned because there's a lot of really cool information. I have distilled it down so that there isn't as much, so hopefully it'll be amazing. So thanks so much for tuning in. What did you think about that? Message me, and if you have any questions about real estate, there are other people, especially in our market, that are doom and gloomers who think that there's this big crash happening. And as you saw in some of the slides, our lowest point in the market happened last year. We're not continuing to crash. In fact, home builders in our market this week just increases their new construction costs. So home builders are not even reducing right now. So this shortage of inventory is amazing for sellers. It's not so amazing for buyers, but it's a time when you might want to hop in because we don't really expect, according to the numbers, we don't expect it to go away anytime soon. So I hope that helps. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to receive more of these videos. So do that down below. And then also be safe, be happy, and be home in Idaho. Bye-bye.